welcome to Tax Space with my face. So this week I thought we would have a quick chat about cryptocurrency. Now the HO did come out last week and indicated that over 180,000 tax returns that were lodged in early July, usually by self-lodgers, will need to be amended or have already been amended. And I suspect a large case of that is due to information not being available on the HO pre-fill, so it's probably important to not rush out and do your tax return so early, otherwise you risk paying any refunds back. But another common reason is that there is not a lot of understanding around cryptocurrency. The apps are very easy to use. I actually had to myself have the CoinSpot app. Not very exciting there, but just to sort of see the process of what clients were facing and how easy it was to do. Now personally, the accountant in me loves cryptocurrency and I would love to spend all day calculating it. The reality is cryptocurrency in the eyes of the HO is not regarded as a currency. So it's not money that you're just betting on, like you would normally with the races, and there's no tax implications on it, on making some money or losing some money. It's actually regarded as a capital asset, and what that means is it is actually governed under the statutory income, which means it's a capital gains provision, and therefore every time you are buying or swapping a currency, so from Bitcoin to Ethereum or Dogecoin, or there's heaps, that is, each transaction is actually regarded as a capital disposal, so that would either result in a capital gain or a capital loss, and every single transaction actually has to be accounted for. So from that perspective of someone that is sitting on their phone and they're swapping it like it's hot, can actually result into a lot of transactions. I've seen tens of thousands of transactions, whereas someone's actually really only made $500 for the whole year, but it's not about the value of what you did or didn't make, it's about the volume of those transactions, and so there are limited circumstances where they can be disregarded, but that's for personal use purchases, not the buying and swapping of that. And it doesn't matter that it's still in the crypto environment and that you haven't cashed into Australian dollars, it is still a capital gains event. Now there are a few platforms out there and I would highly recommend that you use them. I have no preference for any and I don't support any, but I know a lot of people are using the Coinly with a K and Crypto Tax Calculator. So run a Google. Yes, they are going to cost you some money, but make sure that they are the HO compliant ones. I am seeing them for about $50. That would be tax deductible to you as well, the cost of the report, but you can provide that report to your accountant and it's a lot easier and a lot more straightforward. We can then rely on that as a substantiation as opposed to having to calculate it manually ourselves, because as you can imagine, 8,000 plus transactions can result in hours and hours of work for only a couple $100 gain or a loss. So I would highly recommend that you reach out to the platforms that obviously have created algorithms and that can convert all of that data very, very quickly, which is a lot cheaper in the long run for you, and it's something for you to rely on. So just make sure when you are doing those reports though that you do elect for the full report. It doesn't cost any extra, but it's what's going to give you the substantiation either for yourself on MyGov or to provide to your accountant, so that we can cross-check and make sure that the CSV data that has obviously been pulled in, or the API key, is actually pulling in the full history of that information. As they say, garbage in means garbage out. So if you're not providing the full information into the report, then you're not going to get the full information out. So that's very important as well. On that note, I would say recommend reach out to an accountant for some specialist advice in terms of that, of making sure that that is being recorded correctly. All right, that's all for me. I will see you next time. Bye.